Hello, beautiful people. Today we're going to talk about overwhelm. What are the signs that you are experiencing overwhelm and what you can do about it to snag yourself out of it right away? Let's get started. So, what is overwhelm? Overwhelm is when you have so many different things going on that you just feel like you do not have the ability to be able to do all of it. And so it's a stressful feeling that you feel not only just in your mind, where you feel like your mind is overly cluttered, but you also feel it in your body. You almost feel like this tension is happening. So, what do you do to combat overwhelm right away? You take a deep breath and you let it out. The best thing to do with overwhelm is to slow down, because you just have so many things that are being sent your way that you're not able to slow down. And so you need to get yourself out of it, and you need to regulate your nervous system back into a place of balance and harmony so you can think clearly. So, what do we do when we experience overwhelm? Take a deep breath. If you're overwhelmed and you're watching this, that probably stressed you out. So I really encourage you to try it with me. Do this 2 more times. Deep breath. One more time. Deep breath. And let it go. Now you'll notice that stressful feeling has dissolved a bit. Your shoulders are a little more relaxed. You feel a lot less tension. Your mind is thinking a lot clearer. And so it's really important to be able to take a moment to do this exercise to snap yourself out of it so that you can think clearly. Next, what do? Is write down our top 3 things that we want to accomplish. Okay. So I know there's about 20,000 things going on, but there's 3 that are absolutely important. And out of those, there's really only one that's super duper important. So take a pen, take a notepad. I always encourage my clients to work with a paper and pen versus a digital copy, because it is a way that connects with your subconscious mind. So you're like unloading the information out of your mind onto the paper versus when you're doing it digitally. However, if you prefer doing it digitally, by all means do that, whatever works best for you. We're all built differently. Now, write those 3 things down, and then from there, I want you to take a look. And some of these things may be broken down into projects, whereas other things are broken down into tasks. Tasks obviously are quicker to complete. Projects need to be broken down further. So next, I want you to take a look. So this is number 3. Take a look at those top 3 things and identify if they're a project or a task. If it's a project, number 4, you're going to go ahead and break that down into 3 actionable steps that you can take in order to get that project completed. So for example, let's say you have a marketing campaign that you're working on. You're going to break that down into what are the 3 things that you need to work on to get that marketing campaign off the ground. Is it that you need to work on your email list and send out a newsletter or send out an email? Is it that you need to post on social media? Write down those 3 steps to break down your project even further. This is going to simplify it for you. And once you've broken this information down, you're going to take it a step further and you're going to break it down even more. You can see now that you have from 3 tasks. Chances are one or 2 of these things are a project and they're not a task, which is why you're feeling overwhelmed. Because in your mind, you're thinking about all the things that have to be done, but you're not quite getting them down on paper. Now that you have them down on paper, you can really start to paint a picture of what needs to be done. So now, instead of having 3 different tasks, you're probably ending up with 6 to 9 tasks, right? Because the tasks are being broken down. You're going to select 3 things out of that list. That's what you need to knock off. Another sheet of paper or below it to save paper, just write down, I'm going to do step 1, step 2, step 3. These are tasks. So now you have broken the projects down into tasks. You're going to focus on the tasks solely. Take a moment with that and write those 3 things down. Once you've written those down, I want you to start working on those. Set a time frame for each of those tasks. If it's a task that's going to take 10 minutes, do it for 10 minutes and cross it off your list. It's very important to cross it off your list because there's a psychological thing that takes place of motivation and positive reinforcement when you check things off your list. It's a beautiful thing when we check things off our list. So go ahead and do that. And then if it's something that's going to take longer than 20 minutes, I want you to write down the amount of time it's going to take, and I want you to work on it for 20 minutes. Then I want you to take a 5-minute break. Promise yourself you're going to take a 5-minute break, and then you're going to get back at it for another 20 minutes. During that 5 minutes, take some time to go take a walk, or like do some deep breathing. Practice the deep breathing. It really helps you with clarity and mindset. And from there, you finish off your tasks, and that's it. You're done. You've just completed 3 very important things in your business. And guess what? This exercise will take you less than 5 minutes to do, and however long these tasks are going to take to complete. So I would love to hear from you. Let me know how this helped you. Comment below and keep watching for more tips like this. See you soon.